So my project is looking at the use of thresholds concepts to improve wildlife habitat through cheatgrass management. Thresholds concepts refer to a point where once that point is crossed, you might be moving into a different state, or so for instance in cheatgrass invaded rangeland, the threshold would be the ones that we're looking to identify are, at what point can we see a response in perennial grasses following herbicide control for cheatgrass? So at what point at what level of cheatgrass infestation do you see a response, basically is how I would sum that up. I have some very preliminary results. I have mapping data from 2015 and 2016. 2015 data was pre-treatment data, so we hadn't treated yet. And that's this image here on the left. The two blocks on the left here and here were the two that we treated. And then we left a non-treated check. The colors represent cheatgrass cover across the landscape, with red and orange being higher levels of cheatgrass, yellow being intermediate, and green being low to no cheatgrass. And then moving on to the 2016 post-treatment data, you can see that we had a pretty significant decrease in cheatgrass cover across this field site. This site is at Saratoga. We will we'll do another year of post-treatment monitoring on this site to look at the response 2 years after herbicide treatment. And then potentially after I have finished, they would like to continue monitoring the site as well, just to see what type of control you can expect from one single herbicide application. We're using two different formulations of imazapic, so it's the same chemical formulation. However, one is a liquid formulation, the other is a granular formulation. The granular formulation is coated onto sand grains, and then it has a tackifying agent put on top of that to hold the chemical on the sand, that once it gets wet, it can wash the chemical off into the soil surface. Pre-emergent fall applications of plateau have been really successful. We're still looking at the comparison of the plateau and open range G, which is the granular formulation, but hopefully by next spring, next fall, we'll have a better recommendation on as far as effectiveness of the different herbicide formulations.